Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be unboxing this $600 vintage mystery box. Now, just before we go ahead and crack open this box and see what's inside, I did want to let you know about today's sponsor. And today's sponsor is none other than Sneaker Flea. You guys might remember I did feature them here on the channel on the last mystery box that we did crack open. What they're providing you is essentially a route to go ahead and purchase a mystery box that isn't $500, $600, $2,000, yet you could potentially be taking home a grand prize that is worth $1,000 or $2,000. This month, the grand prize, if you are lucky enough to pull a golden ticket out of your package, is a pair of Travis Scott highs, the OG colorway. If you want to go ahead and purchase a box, it is $129.99. In these boxes, you're at least guaranteed to be getting a t-shirt and an accessory, a hoodie and an accessory, or 2 t-shirts. Now, the brands in the box can range from hype to designer, which would include Vlone, Off-White, and Antisocial. Those are just a few that I'm mentioning here, but there's a broad range of what you could potentially get. And as Evan mentioned, in addition to what you get in the mystery box, you could potentially find yourself with a grand prize golden ticket, which could bag you a pair of Travis Scott highs, a DS pair of Jordan 1 Bread 2016, cash prizes, box logos, or Off-White accessories. These grand prizes are definitely promising. Now, if you guys are interested in these boxes, or at least interested in a little bit more info, go ahead and hit the link in the description because the boxes did just go live. Forewarning, they do tend to sell out pretty quickly. So if you're even somewhat interested, go ahead and hit the link in the description to go ahead and check that out. All right, so now that's out of the way, let's go ahead and open up this box. Now, similarly to what I've done in the past, I will go ahead and have like a styling portion of today's video towards the end. And so be sure to go ahead and stay tuned for that. And oh my gosh, this box is, oh my goodness. All right, so I kind of peeked up top. I'll let you go ahead and see. But wow, it's pretty full. It's a pretty good size box. So let's go ahead and pull the first one out here. A Blind Skateboards t-shirt. This one does have some pretty severe cracking on the front and is very, oh wait, this is the front. So this one does have a front and a back graphic. Wow, this thing's it's like paper thin. You know, over time the t-shirts get pretty thin to the point where you can almost kind of see through them a little bit more. The cotton fibers just like less dense, if you will. That's what's happened here. And yeah, pretty sick t-shirt. Next t-shirt is a really faded in and out t-shirt. It's almost like an ivory. It's not really quite white, if you will. And the front, similarly to that last blind one, is super faded. And you got the back hit there that is also very faded on the very old Hanes Beefy tee. Next up, we have a Stussy t-shirt. This one's got no back hit, but does read up front with a puff print. It says property of Stussy. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is like a 3D puff print there. And I guess before we continue, I should say, expect to see these t-shirts in the Locust&WildHoney Facebook group or on Paul Mart. I haven't decided where I'm going to sell them, but I don't think I'm going to keep everything. So go ahead and check either or both of those out. I will have a link in the description to the Facebook group. So let's go ahead and continue here. And on the topic of selling t-shirts, this is not going to be one of the ones that I put for sale. A vintage Jesus tee or vintage Christian tee. And this one says Lord's Gym. Got a big back hit on the back. It says no sweat. Yeah, right. Moving on, the next t-shirt is a Metallica tee. This one does not have a tag and is actually ripped on the back. So tag removed, but it does look authentically vintage. It's licensed and all that stuff. So fire. Very, very sick t-shirt in my humble opinion. Next up, we have a Stone Cold t-shirt. Very, very sick. Again, oh, actually this one does have a tag. It is a size large. But show it to you guys. This one's actually really dope. Definitely gonna keep this one in my collection. I like this tee a lot. And if you guys don't know, I was a huge wrestling fan growing up. I think I got doubles of the same t-shirt. Yeah, so I did end up getting another one of these Stone Cold t-shirts. So I'll keep one of them and I'll go ahead and post the other one up for sale. This one is a bit more broken in, if you will. It's got like a bit more cracking and stuff. So anyway, let's go ahead and keep working here. We have a pair of pants, a pair of Carhartt pants, a pair of Carhartt cargo pants. So wow, these are actually pretty sick. The pockets are definitely very unique. I'm looking at a really sick t-shirt right now. Are you ready? Freaking Laker tee, dude. Oh my gosh, this is so fire. What tag is this? Tennessee River tag, size XL. Oh man, this is so tough. Who remembers these days? I believe this was 2009, it looks like. Is Ariza on there? Oh no, it's Ron Artest. So it is 2010 when they won the chip. This is a heavy hitter. I think this t-shirt is like a $200 tee because it does feature that like rap style, if you will, and like Laker stuff is just always super pricey. Next up, another Stone Cold tee. This time around, it does have the big Stone Cold skull up front. Says Stone Cold University. Very cracked. It's got a nice fade to it. And this one is on a Tour Champ tee, size large. We got the man himself, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Next up is, what shirt is this? Another Stussy tee. Wow, this one has an immaculate fade. I'll go ahead and get closer and show you. Look at that fade. It looks amazing. Almost like the logo is not there, but it's definitely there. All right, so we're on to our last tee, and it's a good one. This box has to be at least worth just $600. A Pink Floyd North American Tour t-shirt on a Brockham. This one is a size large, single stitch, of course, and it's in really great condition and is super soft. So let's go ahead and do a quick rundown. Maybe I'll have a value counter pop up here at the top. And these are just estimations. So off the top, I'd probably value this one at around $200. We have here the Stussy tee. I would say like 30, maybe 40. Let's just say 35, split it down the middle. We have here the Stone Cold tee. These ones go for kind of a lot, honestly, because Travis has been wearing the Stone Cold tees along with various celebrities. But valuation rise, I would say 50 for this one. I feel like that's a little bit low, but let's just say 50. Now this one should be probably valued at about $200. It's a double-sided t-shirt, Laker wrap tee, Carhartt cargo pants. I'm gonna say these are like $30. We have here a Stone Cold tee. I'll evaluate this one at like, I want to say 50. This one at 50 as well. The Metallica tee, because it doesn't have a tag on it, this one makes it a little bit tougher. It does say that it's giant, and I do believe it's authentically a giant blank and an actual vintage Metallica tee. Like if it was like tagged and all that stuff and didn't have the little hole on the back, I'd probably say this shirt is worth like $175. But with all its flaws, I feel like $100 evaluation would be fair on that. Vintage Cheeses tee, priceless. But if I did have to put a price on it, it's very rare. I would say probably like $150. Stussy t-shirt. This one doesn't seem too special, so I'll say $20. In-N-Out t-shirt. Again, not too special, but I do like this shirt a lot. I'm gonna keep it for sure. I'll say $20 on this one. And the Blind t-shirt. I think fairly this one should be around $100. But with all that being said, I'll go ahead and throw some of these t-shirts on. I did go ahead and decide to only throw on the ones that I plan on keeping and styling them because A, there's a ton of t-shirts here, and B, they might not look good on me, so I wouldn't be servicing the shirts properly. So let's go ahead and segue over to that and meet back here to close out today's video. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, as it does encourage me to keep the content coming. Comment down below what you guys thought about this box. Did I get ripped off? 600 bucks is a lot of money. As always, thank you guys so much for the continued support. It is insanely humbling that you come back to the channel, and I will never take for granted the privilege of making these videos for you guys for granted. And yeah, guys, as I end every video here at Locust&WildHoney, I'm gonna say peace and be blessed.